Hey warriors, are you ready to hear the truth? The truth nobody had the guts to tell you. Yeah, you, sitting there, underestimated, ignored, laughed at. They thought you'd fold, they thought you'd quit. Did you? Listen, this is not a normal motivational video. No, this one will shake your core, rattle your mind. By the end, you'll see yourself differently, stronger, sharper. And trust me, you'll want to comment, share, and shout. You're here because you chose faith over fear. Because while they doubted, laughed, and betrayed, you moved. And today someone powerful noticed your grind, your struggle. This is your moment, your comeback, your rise. So sit tight, focus up, and watch till the end. Because every word in this video is a tribute to you. Yes, you. The one who kept fighting when no one cared. Fear whispered your name. You answered with faith. Do you feel it? That shiver crawling up your spine. The one that tells you something's watching. Something waiting. While they laughed, while they mocked, while they dismissed you as invisible, you moved. Quiet, calculated. The world never saw the nights you fought the shadows in your own mind. The silent hunger that kept you alive when everyone else slept. They called it patience. You called it survival. Every heartbeat echoed with tension. Every choice felt like walking a blade. You weren't safe. You weren't meant to be safe. Comfort was a cage. Fear was the test. And you chose the fire. While everyone else bowed to hesitation, you stood in the storm and smiled. Not because it was easy, not because it was supposed to be right, but because you knew something they never could see. Look closer. Do you see the tremble in their eyes now? That faint recognition creeping too late? They missed the signs, they missed the rise, but someone noticed. Someone influential. Someone whose attention is not given lightly. And it doesn't come with applause. It comes with weight, expectation. The kind that could crush those too weak to carry it. But not you. Not tonight. You've been underestimated, overlooked, laughed at, in boardrooms, in streets, in quiet corners of your own life. Every whisper against you, it wasn't a curse, it was fuel. Every door that slammed in your face, every hand that pushed you down, every sneer, they built the chamber in which you now stand. And it is vast, and it is yours. Feel it, the power of the invisible, the strength of being unseen until the right moment, the thrill when the watcher becomes aware. The hunter becomes aware that the prey is no longer afraid, that the prey has sharpened teeth, the prey has claws, the prey has fire in their eyes that will not be tamed. This is the first shiver, the one that wakes you at 3 a.m., the one that whispers they're noticing you now, and you know it's true, because something has shifted, something you can't name yet. But you feel it crawling through your chest. A pulse, a rhythm, a heartbeat of recognition. And it is intoxicating, and it is terrifying, and you are ready. While they mocked you, they ignored the fire growing inside. Do you remember how small they made you feel? How easily they wrote you off like ink on wet paper? They never saw the sparks in your eyes, never noticed the slow, deliberate stacking of your patience, your plans, your rage. While they laughed, you were learning, watching, waiting, every slight, every doubt, every quiet insult. It became the furnace that forged your edge, the shadows you walked through. They thought they could follow you there. They thought darkness would swallow you whole. But you, oh, you thrived there. You touched the corners they feared, danced along the edges of danger, and discovered truths that no one else dared whisper. They missed it. Every flicker of ambition, every heartbeat of defiance, every breath that screamed, "I am more than you think." Look in the mirror, see the weight of all those underestimations. The crushing pressure of a world that never waited for you. Every ignored plea, every scoff, every sideways glance. You gathered it, absorbed it, built from it. You didn't crumble. You became the storm they refused to see coming. And storms are patient killers. They mocked, they doubted, they whispered. And yet here you are, stronger, sharper, edged with the fire they couldn't imagine. Every step they thought would crush you, it only sharpened your resolve. Every night alone, every rejection, every door closed in your face, it became a ladder, one rung at a time, one moment closer to their awe. Do you feel the tension now? That quiet hum under your skin? That thing pulling you forward? That thing whispering, "They're noticing." They never will understand the accumulation of your silence, the careful collection of your quiet victories, the subtle but undeniable growth of a power they cannot measure, and it terrifies them. This is the shadow they missed, the part of you they never could see, the part that kept growing while they slept, while they mocked, while they played small. You carried yourself through fire and came out sharper, leaner, hungrier, and now they are seeing it, too late. And you are just beginning. Pain is not punishment. Pain is the forge. Do you remember the nights you cried alone? The ones where the walls leaned in, and silence screamed louder than any voice ever could. That agony wasn't weakness. It was fuel. Every scar, every bruise, every betrayal, etched into you like a map leading to power, the kind that others only dream of, while you quietly walk through fire and come out stronger. They told you to quit, to fold, to accept less, but you didn't. You learned to move through the ache like a predator, to let every wound twist into armor, to turn every insult, every failure, every heartbreak into a weapon. Pain became your teacher. Pain became your compass, and it whispered one truth. Survival is the beginning, not the end. Feel it in your bones. The tension, the raw, unshakable knowledge that nothing can touch you unless you allow it. And even then, you take it, you mold it, you throw it back stronger. Every setback, a setup. Every moment of agony, a launch pad. They think pain is weakness. They are fools. Pain is the forge. Pain makes you relentless. Do you see how far you've come? How much you've carried without breaking? The world doesn't notice the silent victories, the quiet resilience. But someone does. Someone influential. Someone whose attention weighs heavier than applause or recognition. They are watching, calculating, deciding who is ready to claim what is theirs. The fire that shaped you burns hotter than you know. It will not consume you. It will not falter. Every wound is a spark. Every failure, a hammer blow that hammers your metal into a weapon. And when they notice you, they will see it. They will see a force forged in pain, unafraid, and poised to strike. This is the truth the weak cannot understand. That pain is not punishment. Pain is creation. Pain is preparation. And now you are ready to wield it, to step into the gaze of someone who can change everything. And they will. Eyes you never saw were watching, learning, deciding. Do you feel that chill? The one that tells you someone has been following your moves. Quiet, calculating, waiting. Every choice you thought went unnoticed. It didn't. Every silent victory, every night spent sharpening your edge, it was being cataloged. They noticed, not because you asked for it, not because you shouted for it, but because power always leaves a trace. Imagine it. Someone sitting in the shadows, seeing what others never could, seeing the patience, the cunning, the fire you buried deep. They don't reward the loud, they reward the ready. The ones who move unseen, who survive the storms they never talk about. And now, they are curious, intrigued, dangerous curiosity. The thrill of being seen, finally, is intoxicating. But it's not comfort. It's not applause. It's a test. A weighing of scales you didn't even know existed. Every glance, every recognition, every subtle shift in their attention, it's a signal. A whisper, you've arrived, and you know it. Your pulse tightens, your mind sharpens. You are poised. Do you remember all the times you were invisible? All the nights they didn't notice you fighting, building, surviving? They missed it then, but they don't miss it now. And that realization hits like fire, because someone who can change everything sees the truth in you, not the version you showed the world, the version you became in the shadows. Now, every move feels heavier. Every decision carries weight. Not everyone can handle being watched by someone who matters, but you can. You thrive on it. You've spent a lifetime preparing for the gaze that matters. And when the moment comes, they will see the force you have become. Fear begged you to retreat. You chose to walk into fire. Every choice in life has a fork. One path whispers comfort, safety, the easy lie. The other, darkness, challenge, the unknown. Most turn away. Most surrender before the test even begins. Not you. You step forward, into chaos, into pain, into everything they warned you about, because you know something they don't. Courage isn't born from comfort. It's forged in defiance. Do you remember the moments your hands shook? The nights your mind screamed to quit? You ignored it. You leaned in. You let fear claw at your ribs, whispering doubts, dragging memories of failure into your chest. And still, you walked forward. One step, then another, until the fire became home, until the heat molded you, until hesitation was a word for someone else. Every forked path carries consequences. Some paths destroy, some paths elevate. Most people stumble, blinded by desire or fear. But you have learned to read the signs, to measure risk, to feel the rhythm of opportunity hiding inside chaos. You don't avoid the storm. You move through it. You ride it. You become it. Now imagine them watching. The influential eyes that notice everything. Seeing you choose the path everyone else feared, they recognize it. They see the bravery, the patience, the relentless fire, not loud, not flashy, but undeniable. And they wait for the one who can handle what comes next. The forked path is not a test of strength. It is a test of vision, of courage, of clarity, in the moments when the world screams for retreat. And you have chosen the fire. You have chosen faith over fear. And the path you walked alone is about to carry reward beyond imagination. The world is full of cowards hiding behind comfort. You are not one of them. You are the shadow they never noticed, the storm they ignored. And now you stand at the edge, ready to show what walking through fire truly creates. Look at yourself and see everything they never believed you could be. Do you see it? The reflection staring back, sharper than steel, colder than their doubt. The version of you they never imagined. The one they laughed at, the one they dismissed, the one they swore would crumble. It's staring straight into your eyes. And it's beautiful, dangerous, terrifying. Because it knows what you've survived. It knows what you've become. Every scar, every sleepless night, every betrayal, every whispered insult, they are etched into your skin, carved into your mind, and instead of breaking you, they built you, a creature of focus, patience, and quiet rage. Look deeper. The shadows they thought would consume you became your armor. The isolation that they mocked became your advantage. Do you feel that pulse in your chest? That simmering heat under your ribs? That's the awareness of power, raw, unfiltered. You are both the storm and the calm before it, the predator and the prey. And in that reflection, the world finally sees the one thing it could never control: you. The dark mirror does not lie. It shows the truth of accumulation, of all the quiet victories, the battles fought alone, the nights endured in silence. It shows the predator in waiting, and it whispers, "They underestimated you, but not anymore." The reflection is not asking for recognition. It demands it, and it deserves it. Now imagine someone influential watching, seeing not the mask you show the world, but the steel inside. Every move they overlooked, every decision they ignored, all of it is visible in your reflection, and it terrifies them, because they know when you step forward, there is no turning back. This is the dark mirror, the truth of your own power, the undeniable proof of what relentless focus and survival create. Look closely, embrace it, and prepare, because the eyes that see this, they are ready to reward it. Recognition isn't a gift, it's a reflection of readiness. Do you feel it? That weight pressing in, heavy and sharp, not from them, from yourself. Every late night, every fight you fought alone, every time you refused to bend when the world demanded it. It all comes to this moment. And now, someone influential has noticed, not because they owe you, not because it's convenient, but because you are ready. The reward is not applause. It is not validation. It is power, opportunity, influence. The kind that only comes to those who survive the storm others run from. They don't give it lightly. They test the unseen. They measure the quiet fire. And now, you've been measured. You passed. And they are waiting, watching, deciding how much to hand over, how far you can reach. Feel the tension, the thrill, the danger. The smallest misstep could ruin everything. But that's the beauty. That's the test. You have survived pain, ridicule, isolation. You have walked through fire. And now, the world, or at least someone who matters, is finally paying attention. And they will reward the ones who can seize it. Do you understand what this means? That every insult, every failure, every night of doubt was preparation. That every moment they missed was the shadow work that forged your edge. That the recognition you are about to receive is not random, it is earned, paid for in patience, paid for in silence, paid for in bloodless battles that shaped you into someone dangerous. Now you stand at the threshold. The reward is not guaranteed. It is not promised. It is a test of readiness. Will you take it? Will you step forward and claim what you earned in shadows? Or will you flinch at the attention you so long denied yourself? The choice is yours. Always has been. This is where the quiet victories become visible, where preparation becomes opportunity, where the fire inside you finally meets the eyes that have been watching all along. And if you are ready, if you are fearless, the reward will follow, and it will burn brighter than anything you have known. And that's it. The truth they never wanted you to see. You chose faith over fear. You stood when everyone doubted. And now, someone powerful has noticed you. This is your rise, your moment, your time to claim what you've been building in silence. Don't let it slip. Remember, the fire inside you is not for everyone to understand. It's for you, the ones who fight, grind, and survive when the world turns away. The struggle, the pain, the sleepless nights, they were all preparing you for this recognition, this opportunity, this power. Now it's on you. Take it, own it. Move with purpose. Show them why they underestimated you and leave no doubt in their minds that you were never meant to be small. And while you're at it, drop a comment. I want to hear how this hit you, how this video made you feel. Your fire deserves to be seen. You've earned this moment. Respect yourself, respect your grind, and never forget every single second you spent fighting alone. It brought you here. So smash that like, leave your mark in the comments, and let the world know that you are not just noticed. You are a force that cannot be ignored.